Namaskar. Most welcome to this class. In this class, we have to discuss about the environmental science, basics of environmental science. What is basics? So, first of all, we have to start Unit 1. Unit 1. This is Introduction to Environmental Science. Introduction to Environmental Science. In this topic, we have to know about basics, keywords. Like this subject, there are some other subjects. For example, this is environmental science. You can say sciences. Environmental engineering. Environmental geography, as well as environmental ecology. Okay. Then, what is environment? What is environment? What is environment? Environment is made of a French word. French. French word. What is environner? Environner. That means to encircle. To encircle. To encircle. Or to surround. To encircle or to surround. घेरना. ठीक. So this word meant surroundings around us. Surroundings around us may be called as environment. Okay. This is fundamental meaning. Surroundings around us. What is us? Us. We. Around us. It means surroundings around any entity, living entity. So, if we are here, then this is surrounding. And there are two type of things around us: living and non-living. लिविंग नॉन लिविंग. एक में लाइफ है, एक में लाइफ नहीं है. लिविंग नॉन लिविंग. सो दिस इज कंपोनेंट. Component. This is component. You can say biotic component. Here abiotic component. Living components. Flora. Flora, fauna. Plants plant kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. Plant kingdom, animal kingdom. So these are living components. Okay, you may say components. Here non-living, two type of components. For example, physical component and other man-made components. Physical components and man-made components. Man-made. What is physical? What nature keeps. For example, lithos, it means rocks. So here lithosphere, we study in detail under the sphere of lithosphere. Second, nature gave us air. Air is not a single gas, it's mechanical mixture of gases. For example, nitrogen, oxygen, etc. We discuss about the aspects related to atmosphere. And third, water. This is studied under hydrosphere. In another unit by geosciences, environmental geosciences, we will discuss lithosphere as geomorphology, atmosphere climatology, hydrosphere oceanography. Okay. And man-made. What is man-made? For example, roads, buildings, etc. Schools, monuments. Okay. This is our environment. Okay. When we study about ecosystem, then a component named as energy component relates both biotic, abiotic. Okay. Now this is one component, this is another component, this is part of this, so A1, A2, B1, B2. Okay. So if we classify the environment, we can say classification of environment on the basis of its components. Physical environment. This is two types. Physical environment. Second is biological environment. Biological environment. Physical environment you may categorize here: lithos, land, air, and water. Biological, it is plant, animal, including human. So this is classification of environment. Okay, physical environment on the basis of physical characteristics and state. The physical environment is subdivided into three broad categories: land, solid, water, liquid, and gas, air, gases. This is solid, this is gas, this is liquid. Okay, and they are also known as abiotic components. And biological components of the environment consists of plants, flora, and animals, fauna, and human beings as important factors. So this is plant, this is animal, including humans. Important factors. So in very simple way, we discussed here about the classification, about the basic meaning of environment. But your examination may held some other questions related to definition of environment. So other definitions of the environment. Other definitions of environment. 1 minute. First is C.C. Park. C.C. Park is a famous scholar of environment or ecology. In 1980, he said, environment refers to the sum total of conditions which surround man at a given point in space and time. At a given point in exact in space and time. Okay, so it is none other than that environment refers to the sum total of the conditions which surround man and at a given point in space and time. So what are these conditions? That biotic and abiotic conditions. Okay. Secondly, the second definition. Second is a Gaudi. A Gaudi. Gaudi in 1984. His book, The Nature of the Environment. The Nature of the Environment. The Nature of the Environment. He says that environment is taken as the representative of physical components. You may say here, environment is taken as the representative of physical components. Of physical components. He focuses on physical components of the earth. Of the earth. Further, he says components of the earth, wherein man is an important factor. Wherein man is an important factor. Okay. Further, he says affecting the environment. Affecting the environment. So this is complete definition. Environment is taken as the representative of physical components of the earth. Okay, he focuses on physical components, wherein man is important factor affecting the environment. So 2 points: physical components and man. 2. Okay. Another definition: you may say as a holistic view of the world as it functions at any point of time with a multiple of spatial, elemental and socio-economic systems distinguished by equality and attributes of space and mode of behavior of abiotic and biotic forms. Now this is clear. Okay. Next, Another definition, you may write third. According to Downs says public interest in environmental public interest in environment changes through time and the whole sequence of change is completed in 5 stages. Completed in 5 stages, termed as issue attention cycle. Termed as issue attention cycle. We will discuss about this cycle, but not at this time. Public interest in environment changes through the time, and the whole sequence of change is completed in 5 stages. Termed as issue attention cycle. Okay. Another scholar, Boring, says a person's environment consists of the sum total of the stimulation which he receives from his conception until his death. According to ASST, the environment is in everything that affects the individual except his genes. Okay. So next we have to discuss about the environmental factors. Is it easy or not? Environmental factors. These are simple terms. Environmental factors. There are 2 types of environmental factors: direct, indirect. Direct. Direct factors. Second, indirect factors. Direct factors, indirect factors. Direct means these factors include light, air, temperature, soil, nutrients, soil water, etc. So you may classify it climatic fact. These are directs, and other biotic factors. Biotic factors. Climatic factors means light. This is light. 1 minute. Light, temperature, light, temperature, of air, humidity of air, rainfall, and atmosphere and rainfall. So these are climatic factors. As you know, light, temperature of air, humidity of air, atmosphere, and rainfall. We will discuss in details in climatological aspects in environmental geosciences. Okay. Biotic factors. Biotic factors, very clear. Plants, animals. Plants, animals. Now, indirect factors. Indirect means edaphic, physiographic, or topographic. Edaphic. Edaphic factors. These are related to the soil. Okay. For example, soil. Soil. It means structure, property. Okay. Second is physiographic factor. Sorry. Physiographic fact. Physiographic means topographic. Topographic. For example, terrain, profile. Okay. Plateau, plain, mountain. These are topographic factors. So environmental factors are direct and indirect. Okay. So in this class, we have discussed about factors, classification of environment, definition of environment. So this is very easy. If we elaborate components of environment in details, then we can say abiotic, land, air, water, soils, energy components, solar, geothermal energy, biotic, plants, animals, cultural, social, society, economy, and polity, etc. Okay. In next class, we will discuss about man and environment relationships and the scope of environmental science. So if you want to join the class, you may note mobile number here 830340678. We will study from bottom to top. Bottom to top. Zero से hero. From zero to hero. Okay. Now we stop here. We'll meet in next class. Namaskar. Thank you. Jai Hind.